Hello and welcome back to the podcast where we explore holistic health, healing from the root cause, and the incredible power we all have within ourselves to transform our own lives. Welcome to the Heal Yourself with me, Sarah Dawkins podcast. We share people who've already healed themselves, along with health and wellness tips from myself. Today I want to look at the natural power of self-healing, using the timeless wisdom of Neville Goddard to guide our discussion. So whether you're dealing with physical symptoms, emotional blocks, or simply wanting to elevate your life, this episode is for you. So let's start with this profound quote by Neville Goddard.
Do not waste one moment in regret, for to think feelingly of the mistakes of the past is to reinfect yourself. Turn from appearances and assume the feeling that would be yours were you already the one you wish to be.
How many of us live in regret, recycling old patterns and thoughts? But here, Goddard reminds us that every time we dwell on the past, we reintroduce that same energy into our lives. Healing begins when we release these past regrets and embody the vision of ourselves that is already healed. Healing naturally starts with how we view ourselves. And Goddard says,
change your conception of yourself and you will automatically change the world in which you live. Do not try to change people, they are only messengers telling you who you are.
Isn't that powerful? Often we look outside ourselves for validation and for answers for healing. But the truth is, we only need to look within ourselves. When we change our self-concept, the external world adjusts around us. Our body, our relationships, and even the circumstances we face are just reflections of who we believe we are. I want to invite you to take a moment today and revalue yourself. Who are you really? And how would you look if you were already living in your perfect health, happiness, and fulfillment? Goddard teaches,
the world is a mirror, forever reflecting what you are doing within yourself.
This is especially true in the healing process. If you're constantly focusing on illness, pain, or lack, that's what the world will mirror back to you. But when you shift your focus to healing, health, and abundance, your external reality begins to reflect that. Every symptom, every challenge is an opportunity to reflect on what's going on internally and make the necessary shifts in consciousness. Everything, including our health, evolves out of consciousness. And Goddard says,
consciousness is the one and only reality, not figuratively, but actually.
In other words, our thoughts, beliefs, and feelings shape our physical experiences. The subconscious mind, which holds the root causes of illness and imbalance, responds to the conscious mind's directions. By impressing the subconscious with the feelings of health and well-being, we initiate the process of healing. Goddard describes the conscious mind as the male principle, creative and selective, and the subconscious as the female principle, receiving and nurturing the ideas impressed upon it. Together, they co-create our reality. One of Neville's most famous teachings is the power of imagination. He says,
the great secret is a controlled imagination and a well-sustained attention, firmly and repeatedly focused on the feeling of the wish fulfilled.
This is especially key in self-healing. When we imagine ourselves already healed, we communicate that state to our subconscious, which then manifests it in our body. The body is simply responding to the messages it received from the mind. I'd like you to try something. Close your eyes and imagine yourself in perfect health. What does it feel like? What does your day look like? Sit with that feeling for a moment, as though it's already your reality.
Simply dare to assume you are what you want to be, and you will compel everyone to play their part.
Goddard says, and that includes your body. Goddard reminds us,
all you can possibly need or desire is already yours. Call your desires into being by imagining and feeling your wish fulfilled.
Healing doesn't come from seeking or striving. It comes from accepting that your body is already capable of being healed. When you trust this process and let go of any resistance, whether that's fear, doubt, or impatience, you create space for healing to unfold naturally. Sometimes the hardest part of healing is letting go of our present limitations. Goddard states,
only as one is willing to give up his present limitations and identity can he become that which he desires to be.
This means releasing the belief that we are sick, broken, or even unable to heal. We have to rise above the limitations we've placed upon ourselves. You are born with an infinite power, one that far suppresses any earthly force. So remember, as Neville says,
you yourself are the power you have mistakenly given to outer conditions.
You hold the key to your own healing. Your consciousness is the driving force behind your health and well-being. So as you move forward today, reflect on how you can align your thoughts and feelings with the version of yourself that's already healed. Control your feelings, direct your imagination, and claim the health that is already yours. I'll leave you with one final thought from Goddard, and that is,
you rise to a higher level of consciousness by taking your attention away from your present limitations and placing it upon that which you desire to be.
So rise up, focus not on what holds you back, but on the limitless possibilities that lie ahead in your journey to natural self-healing. Thank you for joining me today on Heal Yourself with Sarah Dawkins. Until next time, stay empowered, stay healthy, and remember, you are the key to your own healing. Thank you for listening. Please share this podcast with anyone who you think will benefit. And can you leave me a review wherever you've listened to it to help me reach more people? Thank you.